Hi, everybody. This is Dawn, ScrapbookSage, and I'm with Mama Juju. We're working on some technical difficulties. Hi, Juju.
Hey,
Can
everything
you
right
hear me
now?
okay?
Yes, so far so good. Keep your fingers crossed.
Good. Well, I welcomed people in the chat, and I know people might be over at your chat. So I think Bonnie's over there. So if you go to Mama Juju's YouTube channel, you'll find everybody chatting over there. And Juju and I are here hanging out, and we're going to be talking about Florida today. So we have plenty to talk about. It is going to be a really fun live because we both are really excited about March, right, Juju?
We are.
So I'm not quite sure where we want to start. Are we going to go? How would you like to do this? We didn't get a chance to talk about it. It's just been a busy day. It's March. We're having too much fun, is what the problem is.
Yeah, it is. Cheryl.
Hey there. Good to see you, Cheryl. Okay, so I will go ahead and start out with what's going on with me, and then you can fill in any details with you, Juju, and then we will have a fun play talking about Florida. How does that all sound?
Sounds good.
Okay, so I am doing a few things this month. We're doing the 12 by 12 junk journal challenge. That's something that you guys know that we're doing. So if you want to do a journal this month and post it in Daisies and Grace on Facebook, feel free to do that. The person who is hosting this month is Thumbprint Creations. She's making a black and white journal this month, and she does a really good job at sharing her flip throughs. She has already made like 40 or so more journals this month, and she does flip throughs and just using her stash and all that good jazz. So, and then we have the other gals. We've got Yvette Qualley, Creative Nana, aka Sheila, Jones Junk Journals and more, Carolyn's Craft Tree. Bonnie may be with us with Daisies and Grace. She often helps us in the as an admin for our feed here. Deb Ham is a great person who we work with to I sell items at her place, and she has been doing slow stitching, and she's working with Bonnie on some things, which is a lot of fun. And but since she does so many lives with her sells and supports everybody in the community, she will pop in and just do things with Bonnie. And Bonnie, since she's our administrative support, she may or may not have a live, but we want to recognize her for all the help that she does with us. We've got Kentucky Crafter, and of course, Mama Juju, Scrapping on the Back 40. Go ahead and check out Lizzie Jean. She's not able to do the 12 by 12. I'm sure she'll appreciate that, as well as Jackie at Sugar's Crafty Closet and the Clueless Crafter. And don't pass up Caroline, because Caroline is hilarious and has a lot of fun things to share as well. The other thing that I'm doing, I don't know if you guys know, but March is the month. It is the month of the most fun of all. We're talking about Florida today, and I think Calvin Ball is my Disney World. So go ahead and go over to scraphappy.org, Calvin Ball, and check it out. What it is the gal Alice Ball, she hosts this event all month long. It starts 12/01 March 1st and ends March 31st. And you get a point for everything that you use that's on her list on a project that you're working on. For example, I got 20 points for making this fun page. I did this morning about 5 a.m. And last night, yesterday, she posted 4 things. We had a crop, and she added like another 16 things. So we had a selfie, we had dolphins, we had pickles, we have avocados, we have sloths, we have the typewriter font, we had flamingos, we had white pens, we had a date, we had a ribbon, we had washi tape and stars and stitching and music notes, and you can barely see it, but I even have a hexagon in there. and 100 words are on here. I copied the list and made it white and had it melt into the background. So between everything she wrote there and everything I wrote there, I'm pretty sure I have 100 points. And this little cute selfie that I took of my husband on his birthday. So that's what I've been doing for Calvin Ball. And I'm just going to flip through some of these other things that I made. Got the little astronaut Calvin balls, got some stars, got my avocado country star. And what did we decide to name him? Juan Denver, I think I decided on.
Yeah, Juan Denver.
And we've got the pink little background with the avocados. They are so cute. A little gal journaling. We got the avocado people who went to the scrapbook store, but AI thought it was a regular store. And we've got baseball avocado guys, and we got the scrapbooker and the crafters there. More avocados because that is a thing with Calvin Ball. Green and stars. And then I got some gals journaling. I just think that was fun. Here are my 100 words. This is actually an image from Connecticut, next month, Connecticut. I got a flamingo page there. I did most of these pages, a few yesterday, but these double spreads I did this morning. And they are just so much fun. I did this yesterday. Isn't this a great journaling page? Okay, so that's what I've been doing for Calvin Ball. You can tell I'm having so much fun. I have 93 points as of right now, but I know I will get more. I haven't counted all my points because I haven't finished my covers, but I will just show you super quick. I made all these covers yesterday. So I take it serious. What are you doing, Juju? Are you there?
I am doing the 100-day challenge and going live at midnight. Well, between 11 and midnight Central Standard Time, and just having a selfish time after everybody's in the bed asleep, doing whatever my little heart content and wants to do, and have a fun time in my pajamas and my drink. And I'm also doing the Carry the Crafter, his mixed media March 2025.
Oh, yeah, that is cool. I saw what he's doing over there, and that is pretty amazing.
It is. It's so fun. So I'm having tons of fun. This month.
You are. I can't keep up with you at midnight. But then you go to bed and I'm waking up. It's just sort of that seems to be what we're doing this month.
Yeah, that kind of seems to be it. And today,
That's hilarious.
And today we're going to be doing Florida.
Woohoo! We love Florida. Hi, Bonnie. Good to see you here. Thanks for your help. Okay. Yes, we are doing Florida, and I will go ahead and do a flip through of my digitals. Go ahead over to Ko-fi, ScrapbookSage. There are 3 Florida digitals because there's so much in Florida. Juju just said, there's so much in Florida, I give up. And I go, I know. So I've just got some extra pages here. I think I will do 2 or 3 journals, but so I started one here, and I will go ahead and do a flip through of it. Here is the pirates. It seems like we sort of started back in the 1500s where there were lots of pirates and stuff in Florida. And this journal will also work good for Goonies. If that image will, if I do it for Oregon. So I will just go ahead and flip this over and share some of the things that I have in here. So I decided I was having so much fun with the deer traveling around, those little deer traveling around. Where were we last time? I don't remember where it was. That I wanted to do the turtles. So I went ahead and did the turtles. And these are so cute. Now, I didn't know, but Florida has the biggest port for cruise ships. So that is sweet. You can tell I've already laid this out. And I've been to Florida about 5 times, I think. And the first time I went, I've never been on a cruise yet, but the first time I went, I was in 5th grade, and we met a friend, and we got to go to an orange grove. So I had to represent the oranges there. And let's see, we love to go to Tampa Bay and play in the sand. It's beautiful over there. And so we got this cute little old couple, little old turtle couple playing in the sand and making sand castles. So cute. Look at the little hats and their glasses. So much fun. So turtles are one of my favorite animal. There's 2 signs for turtles in sign language. This is one where it sort of swims, the swimming turtle. And this is like the head of the turtle pops back and forth. Isn't that cute? So when we went to we went on our honeymoon. After that, I got to go with Brad on our honeymoon. And so whenever there was a turtle, I had to do a picture with it. And I have so many pictures of turtles wherever I could find them from Florida. And so that's why this was fun. So who wants to go shopping with me in Miami and sport some really cute pink glasses? Look at the little girl, just like her mama. So cute. And I've never been to the Kennedy Space Center. As many times as I've been to Florida, I've never been there, but it's sort of been fun things talked about right now. And we had to have something that the sky was falling. So, and then you have all the racing that happens in Florida too. I have a couple of family members who like to race motorcycles and cars. So I thought I would throw that in there. And isn't this remind you of the Ninja Turtles? My husband loves the Ninja Turtles. So that was fun too. Good cartoons back in the day, just saying that they were really cute. And what else do we have here? So we've got that first page. It's a little bit brighter. And it's so interesting. I was listening to a podcast and they were talking about the pirates and how the pirates were controlled by all the other kingdoms, but they sort of rebelled and wanted to be more sovereign and more independent. And that may be the roots of the American independent spirit. I thought that was sort of fascinating. And then I don't know where my trunk page is, but that's okay. I'll come across it, I'm sure. And so here are the turtles swimming in, doing diving in the coral reefs, and with a manatee and a dolphin. And these guys are fishing, and they are so cute there. And then I will be using this for that. Oh, here is my Mar-a-Lago and Trump page. You have to go golfing. There's the most golf courses in Florida. And here is that cute little manatee and the dolphins with the turtle. The other things are, let's see. We've got the mockingbird. And we got that beautiful image there. So you could go ahead and check out all these images on Ko-fi. This is the long-winged butterfly, the zebra butterfly. Really pretty. And here are just some older images that I found on Library of Congress. And the panther is their state animal. And we've got the orange blossom and the mockingbird. So those are some of the images that I did with Florida. There was so much, it was hard to stop. So go ahead and enjoy those. And that's what I have for now, Juju.
All right. Quick facts about Mr. Florida. The capital is Tallahassee. The largest by population is Jacksonville. It was first in the Union. on 1845, March the 3rd, 1845 to be exact. It has 28 representatives, and the population is 21,538,187 and growing. That is the educational information about Florida. So I am going to take just my jelly prints and the stuff I'm trying to use up along with my little Florida section and do some things with it and use some of my ocean stuff up since Florida is by the ocean. And you were talking about the beaches. There's a fun fact in here, and I wanted to get it so I could say it appropriately. Look at this. I just had to quit. It was just so much stuff. But it spends over $2 million a year, or did it say it spends millions, to make its sandy beaches top notch. Because that sand in Florida is not native. It is shipped in from the Caribbean islands. So when you visit Florida and you stand on those beaches with that sand in your toes, you are standing on the Caribbean beaches sand. It just says spent millions each year to restore the beaches to some of the top-notch sand. I thought that was interesting.
That is interesting, and I hadn't come across that. I think I remember learning something about that, but I hadn't come across that.
2/3 of Florida is A, a dirt road, B, a peninsula. That did not say that appropriately. And 3 is landscape.
Peninsula.
Yes, thank you. I just cut it right out there, didn't I?
Well, I told you not to make me say archipelago.
Yeah, I wasn't even going to try because, I just wasn't going to try. It is B, a
We won't make people spell it.
Yeah. Go for it, Cheryl. Spell archipelago.
It is such a pretty place. Have you been there, Juju?
I've been to some parts of it, but not much. All this reading of it, I was like, ooh, I might need to go back.
Have you been?
Uh-oh.
Oh, are you frozen?
I think so. Am I moving? It's kind of caught up now.
So I think Juju is frozen. Are you there, Juju? There you are. You're moving now.
Oh, good.
Woohoo!
I know. I think they're working on the road.
Okay. Are you chatting?
I am. They worked on the road.
Oh, are they?
Yes, and I think maybe they caused some issues. I need to call the company and see if they've had any reports of some stuff going on. But I think maybe they've caused some issues. Bless their hearts. Because I've been having some issues today. Let's see.
Yeah, it looks like even my system's going a little bit slow too. So
Florida produces the most blank in the USA. Is it oranges, A, pickles, B, or grapefruit, C?
I believe it's oranges.
Yeah, I did too. Okay, it is.
Hi, Patty. Welcome.
Hey, Patty. It is C, grapefruit. I can't
Oh,
believe it.
see,
Yep, grapefruit.
I was putting my place. Wow.
No, I was thinking oranges because that's what you think of when you think of Florida.
Well, citrus fruit makes sense. I do like the pink grapefruit. Hi, Patty. We're talking about Florida today. We're having a good time. We're glad you could join us.
Oh, I thought this was a fun fact. Some of the inventions that came from Florida was the Gatorade, the air conditioning, the sunscreen, and the key lime pie. That all
Now, do you
sounds
like
wonderful.
key lime pie?
I do. I like key lime pie.
I had never had one until like 10 years ago. And I
Really?
thought I would love it. And it just was not my favorite. Yeah, it just was not my favorite.
Oh my goodness. I like some key lime pie now. Maybe you didn't have it cooked right.
My father-in-law loves it.
Yeah. I think that's one of the things that has to be prepared properly.
Oh, yeah. I am a strawberry rhubarb girl, though.
I don't think I've ever had that now. Florida leads A, concerts per year, B, arrests per year, or C, tornadoes per year.
There are so many people that live in Florida, but they uphold the law. I think they endorse the law more. So that's a good argument. But those tornadoes might be a good one too, because it's a bigger state than the other states around it that get tornadoes. So by land mass, I think they'd get more. So I'm going to say tornadoes.
You would be correct. Look, Patty's arrest. No, it is tornadoes per year.
So Patty, where are you from? I've never lived in Florida, but yeah, I have been there several times.
Brenton Hill is 345 feet above the mean sea level of any other state. So I guess that's kind of the lowest place to be.
Virginia's beautiful.
North Virginia. It is the blank state in the U.S. Is it A, the flattest, B, the funniest shaped, or C, the coolest?
I did read that one, so I'm going to pass.
Yeah, I was a little upset with that answer because, if you ask me, I say me. I say it's the Delta. But, they did not agree with me.
Well, there are some states that are like that in our country, but
it is the flattest state in the U.S. Now,
again, I think that's probably because it's just a land mass, because it's bigger.
You think that's what it is?
Yeah. Yeah, I think if it is calculated based on like how close it is to sea level,
Uh-huh.
And being flat, I wonder if that's what it is.
I'm not sure. But I was like, really? Yeah. Central Florida is the blank capital of the USA. Is it A, orange, B, lightning, or C, dance?
I think I read this, but I don't remember it.
I did. I had to read it a couple of times. I was like, really?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm I'm gonna put it out there to see if my memory serves me right because I sort of glanced over it. Was it the
Uh-huh.
dancing one?
Nope.
Oh my goodness.
It
Square
was.
dancing is like what they love.
Why does everybody like to square dance? I guess that must be like the most popular dance when they came over and started settling back in the day and allowed, intermingling or something. I'm not really sure, but it's like if square dancing is everywhere. Okay, this is
It
how old
was
I am.
popular when all the states became states. Like it was the era that the states became states. That was what dance was popular.
Oh, okay. I was like, what? Of course, kids don't have to do this nowadays. They'd probably rebel. Yay for the turkey being done. Um,
Yay!
when I was in school, we had PE, and one of the things we had to do was learn square dancing.
We did too. It was so much fun. I love doing it.
Yeah, I bet you the kids nowadays would be like, what? The kids nowadays, good God Almighty.
Maybe.
Okay,
I don't know.
the answer is
So they don't
lightning.
teach it anymore?
Uh-uh. They're lucky to get PE now. Lightning is the answer. They have the most lightning strikes in the U.S.
I believe it. It rains at 3 o'clock every day there, it seems. If you go on vacation there, you just expect to get rained on at 3 o'clock. That's when you go and have your drinks.
First it was the first to be settled by A, Europeans, B, Mexicans, C, Wales. Oh, y'all, I'm sorry. My hubby making noise in the kitchen. They might enjoy it if they did do the square dancing. They might enjoy it if they could just have some PE. I don't PE. It's
Yeah.
like that arts. I don't know why they took all that out. I just don't know. It's all that Common Core stuff, but the
We
world
still have people who do square dancing here.
in the schools.
We've got a convention center. There's a big square dance event because I try to make country stuff for that. No,
Oh,
here
wow.
in town, and there's a couple granges. Yeah, they have things out here called granges. I don't know if other places have them. They have square dancing events. You see it, as you drive by, people square dancing, or you'll see people dressed up in their garb if you're working downtown for that event.
Are they putting cursive writing back in the schools? I wish they would. I could not believe my kids didn't know how to cursive write. I was like, oh no, we got to learn this.
Well, it's
But they
so
couldn't even
important
sign
to
their
learn
name.
to be able to read the papers, like the Federalist Papers and stuff like that. You have to be able to read cursive.
Well, they're not teaching it. My kids, my oldest son did. Of course, he's 30, but he did. But
My mom had the best cursive writing.
yeah, I had to teach my last two because they wouldn't. I thought they were getting in school, and it was like they couldn't cursive write. Now, can you sign your name? They were printing their name. I'm like, no, sign your name cursive. It's like, I don't know how to do cursive writing. I was like, what? Okay, the answer to the question was Europeans.
Okay, that's
Europeans.
something that all of us need to do for our kids is just make sure we write cursive and get it in a junk journal for them.
Oh yeah. Hey. Oh, Florida has both
Hello.
alligators and crocodiles in the wild.
We're so glad you're here.
It is the around here usually you don't have an alligator or a crocodile. In the wild, but they have both of them there. Oh, this is funny. 70% of the world's blank comes from Florida. Is it A, drugs, B, dance moves, or C, oranges? I was real cynical today, wasn't I? Hey.
It's been a week.
Yeah, it has been a week. Yes, oranges. 70% of the world's oranges come through Florida.
Hi, Turtley Love It. I'm forgetting the names of both the traveling crew and I Turtley Love It. We're glad you're here. I'm not the best person with names.
Florida is the only state that borders.
Oranges. So one of my favorite desserts, like top five desserts, are those oranges, those chocolate oranges that you break. And Swenson's used to make the best Swiss orange chip ice cream in the world, but they don't have Swenson's anymore. Hi, Angela. Hi, Susan. Thank you. I'm so glad you could join us too, Angela. Okay, we are having a good time. Well, I have a little bit of information on Florida. Let me see what I've got here. Were you done, Juju, or do you have more to share?
Oh, I got a ton. You think I was back in nursing school? Look at all that.
Juju?
Can you not hear me?
Oh, you got more. Okay. Then I'll let you just keep on going then.
Oh, it's the only state that borders are both.
You're the only state that borders above what? I'm sorry.
That's okay. That borders are both the Gulf of Mexico, now the Gulf of America, and the Atlantic Ocean.
Well, that will start a conversation.
Yeah. Here's another one. Florida has 2 time zones, the Eastern and the Central Standard Time. Out of their 67, I think.
Hey, Bella.
I think it was 67 counties. 9 of them are 100% Central, and all the other are Eastern Standard Time. Hey, Bella. Okay, I have never been to this, but I really kind of want to go a little. But I saw it on TV and it kind of scared me a little bit. But Gatorland is in Orlando. It was opened in June the 10th of 1949, and ever since it opened, it has been one of their most popular tourist spots.
Oh, we're sorry, Bella, here with us. Those alligators look ferocious, is all I have to say. Although I have had an alligator sausage when I was at Disney World once.
Oh, I like gator tail.
We sort of jump back and forth between Juju's and my channel every other week. So if it's quiet over there, you guys just go to the other one of us. And we're sorry we missed you over there.
There's another one of those bugs. I wonder if that's the same one I keep putting in the trash can. It's one on the side of it. Okay.
So one of my favorite places for the amusement parks, I've been to Disney World, Busch Gardens, Universal Studios, and I don't think we've been to Gatorland. I've been to Tampa. I would love to go to the Florida Keys and Naples, and I haven't been to Miami or Tallahassee or anything like that.
I've been to Tallahassee.
The most beautiful place that you guys can go to in that's a museum. That's a museum in Florida is the Morris Museum. I'm just saying that's where they have a lot of Tiffany's artwork from the World Fair. And when I went to that museum, I'm trying to remember the name. I don't think it's called the Morris Museum. It's called something else. No, it is the Morris Museum. And it's in New Haven, I believe. And it is, I walked in there and the artwork, they had like beautiful stained glass of like the Last Supper. And he did a little, he redid like a cathedral that was all in tiles and obviously his lamps and just so beautiful. I cried. I had to leave and come back. And his artwork is really inspired me to, as well as Grandma Moses, to want to be in art, because I was never really interested in art until I was a little bit older.
Oh, I love my mama. They have, I was looking at the thing. It has, oh, that's an interesting one. They have an outside museum. It's a city of murals. Trying to see where that was.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Well, I thought I had wrote it down. Maybe we'll come to it because it was the whole. It has over 40 murals on the outside. I'm not saying that word right either. It's kind of like I'm trying to plow a field. Say it, baby.
Murals.
Thank you.
Mural. Yeah, that's a hard word to say. Mural.
Yeah, I thought it was in here.
Oh, just a friendly reminder, you guys can go ahead and get these digitals that I'm playing with at my Ko-fi shop. They're free. So I've got some more additional vintage images as well as the cute turtles having fun, having an adventure in Florida.
Ernest Hemingway home is on Key West, and he lived there since 1930. Of course, I believe Mr. Hemingway was everywhere.
I know, aren't the turtles so fun? They're sweet. I know. I saw your branding. I totally love it. And it was so cute. In 2003 is when I chose ScrapbookSage, and I had a little turtle for a little bit, but I couldn't figure out how to brand it in a cute way. And you did an amazing job. I'm just saying. I love your branding.
I'm sorry, that was Trevor. You send them to the store and stuff, and they have to call 882 times. Sometimes it's just better go yourself.
The other cool thing that we did when we were in Florida when we were young, we went to the Busch Gardens, and my sister rode on an elephant. Have you guys ever been on an elephant in Busch Gardens? I don't even know if they do that anymore, but that was a cool experience.
There is a town called Stittsville, houses on Stiltsville, because there is a collection of 7 houses on stilts. They were built in the 1930s for gambling and illegal activities. That's all I could find, the word illegal activity. So I guess we use our own imagination on that one. And it's now part of a national park.
And the town was called Stiltsville. Is that what you said?
It's still called that today.
Hi, Teresa. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And you can see them still at the national park there. I put it on which window.
My father-in-law. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, no, you can go ahead. I didn't say anything.
Oh, my father-in-law was a lineman, and I have some of those popular science magazines from like the 1940s and 50s, and there was an image of somebody sitting on an elephant, putting on the insulators and putting up the telephone line. I'm not quite sure exactly where they did that, but that's one of my favorite vintage images that I have in my stash. Yeah, we have a lot of houses on stilts here, or we did before the fires in Astoria. I don't think I'd want to live in Florida, even though there's a lot of things about Florida I could like, but the bugs and the humidity would make it pretty rough. Yeah, we're just doing Florida today. Let's see. We're going to be doing Connecticut next week. That's fun. Yeah, so the Busch Gardens is where we rode the elephants. Walt Disney World, if you ever get a chance to go there, it's fantastic. We went there for my honeymoon, and my favorite part was probably all the nations. I thought that was really cool. Tampa Bay is beautiful. Their saying is "In God We Trust," and it's the Sunshine State. I thought the pirate history was really cool, and Juan Ponce de Leon. Gosh, there's a teacher here. I not a teacher. So he landed in Florida in 1513. And Pedro Menendez de Alvilas, he landed in 1563. Art Deco style is pretty popular. The Beatles broke up at Disney. You gotta love Jimmy Buffett. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, right? And the two, I wouldn't mind going to the national park that is on the Reef National Park. I think that would be cool to see. Oh, we did lose Juju.
Hey, am I back?
Sorry, I see that we lost you. Sorry about that.
Oh, that's okay. It kicked me. It's.
Are you there?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, we've been having a few technical difficulties.
Yeah, Juju's been having lots of technical difficulties today.
So I Oh, that's cool. You've been to India. My best friend is out there right now.
Uh-oh. Did it kick me out again?
Are you there? I hear you.
Oh, okay, good. Can you see me too?
I think you're here. Did you not? Yeah, I saw your move.
Oh, okay, good. Well, before I get kicked off again, that might be why I'm getting kicked off all this stuff I'm saying today. I had my Chicken Little. Oh, it was Lake Placid. Was the town of mules. There's over 40 outdoor murals depicting various scenes and historical events. And it's called the Outdoor Art Gallery. That's what it was. Yay, I found it. But, I had to look up me some Chicken Little stuff. Oh, this one was interesting. Rip currents kill more people. Hey, Di. Rip currents kill more people in Florida in the average year than hurricanes, tornadoes, and lightning combined. Okay, the only way a rip current could kill you was if you get in the ocean. So Juju does not get in the ocean, so I'm safe from that. Oh, here's my Chicken Little. Okay.
Do you guys want to hear a really cool story about a riptide?
Sure.
If there can be a cool story about riptide. I have a family member. This is an angel story. I believe it's an angel story. I have a family member who she was caught in a riptide in Hawaii, and she was with her friends, and they got caught up in it, and it's like they didn't know what to do, and she got all stressed out. She's like, "Oh no!" And then she just felt, you're going to be okay, and she just felt this peace overcome her, and then in just a minute, there were two guys there, boogie boards, who helped the girls back to the shore. They were hugging each other. Are you okay? I'm okay. Yeah. And they looked around and there was gone. There weren't any footprint. There was nothing of the guys being there. And both those girls were saved by, I believe they were saved by angels. So that's my riptide story.
That's a wonderful story. I don't have a riptide story, and I hope I never do because I don't plan on getting in the ocean.
I hope you never do too.
I hope I never have a Chicken Little story either.
Yeah, it just gives you hope if you're in a bad place to call out and ask for help.
That's right. This year, there have been 63 cases of Chicken Little episodes. There have been over 60 so far in 2024. There have been a total of 7,500 reported sightings. Broward County has 635, and Franklin County, for the densest population, has the most at 203.6 per 1,000 residents. Daytona 500 NASCAR racing is in Florida. Has anybody been to, what is that? Little Havana? Oh yeah, Chicken
The
Little.
International Speedway.
There is a Cuban community in Hawaii
Oh my
called
goodness.
Little Havana. Oh Jesus! Are you okay, guys? Yeah, she said the ocean is coming at them. The wind is crazy and the beach is getting hammered.
Yeah.
Oh, Mother Nature is fierce. She's a fierce woman. For those of us who are otherworldly, it is also the psychic capital of the world. In 1894, George P. Colby came. He lived from 1848 to 1993. And it's, what is that, Casage, Florida? And you said you went to Walt Disney World.
What it called?
I did.
Well, Walt Disney World. This was amazing to me.
We went for our honeymoon.
For sure you want your mom.
Go for it, Juju.
Oh, I had to remind the household I was still on. They said they didn't know I was still on. They thought I was off. I guess they're watching me closely over here. Okay, Walt Disney World was established in 1971, and it is the same size as San Francisco, California. That's big. There is a mind-boggling number of boring owls, and there's also a festival every year. And I couldn't find the number. It just said mind-boggling.
If you guys have seen that at the Epic Center where they have that great big ball, I don't remember what it's called. That big circle, that globe. They have these little panels where you could have your pictures taken, They may have removed it, but we were there at the time on our honeymoon, so we got pictures taken, and we were on that wall for a good 25 years. So that was sort of fun.
That was fun. I take that off. That was too bulky. Florida is also the only living coral barrier reef.
Oh, I'm glad you're staying safe.
I tell my men they can join in, but they have to do some crafting.
That must be a beautiful place.
Okay. It is the only living coral barrier reef in the continental U.S., and it is the third largest in the world. Florida Keys has 1,700 tiny islands. That's a lot.
What does it have, Juju? You cut out.
1,700 tiny islands.
That is a lot.
That is a lot. What famous annual boat race is held in Miami, Florida, every year? She said Jeff would hurry to the other room and close the door if she told him that. Susan, your Jeff would run too. Mine got up and left, so I guess he would too.
Brad would make me go out to the garage and freeze with him.
Oh yeah, he would. But that might be interesting with all that cool stuff he does.
Yeah, with his laser. Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Lake Ola is
You guys, can you believe it? Even I know we've been having terrible difficulty. Sorry, we've got a lag. Go ahead, Juju.
Oh, I said Lake Ola is just a giant sinkhole, and its depth reaches 80 feet in the middle.
Oh,
and that's and the boat race is they're very intuitive when it comes to naming. It is Miami's International Boat Show. I was like, couldn't come up with a better name. And that's all my little cards.
Thank you. Florida is so busy. So much is happening there. It's a beautiful state. If you can visit there, it's definitely worth it. And thank you, Juju, for doing all that research. Appreciate it. And we love that everybody has come in and hung out with us and shared their stories about elephants and storms. We'll be praying for you. And I'm glad you guys are hanging out and chatting. Do we have any more states that we're going to be working on?
We do. Let's see. Our next state after Florida is Michigan. So Michigan will be next. Then Connecticut, then Georgia, then Maine. And we can pull 2 today. Maybe. Oh, let me turn this
Oh,
around.
Michigan is first. Okay.
Yes, Michigan.
Got
Yes,
myself.
Michigan. Okay. I think when we get through with these states, we need to get this little basket away. Alabama. Woohoo! We got Bama in the house.
And you guys are welcome. Woo, Alabama. Go ahead and get your freebies. If you came in late, there's freebies in my
That
Ko-fi shop under
that was
ScrapbookSage. And
that
I want to
was
thank Bonnie for being our administrator.
Nebraska, and I said
And
I pulled
everybody
it.
go check out Junk Journal News.
Okay, I'm sorry. I pulled the second one
Oh,
was
that's
Nebraska,
cool.
but we pulled it for our first show. I don't know why it got back in there. And then the third pull was New York. The two states is Alabama was pulled first, then New York.
Ooh, fun.
It was pulled second.
Very cool.
Let's check these because I've got this
Sorry,
Nebraska.
Bonnie.
I know, Bonnie. I think it's doing it because they know she wants it so bad. Let me make sure I don't have anything else written on the back. Oh, see, there's the other one that was pulled the first go around. I guess I
think
pulled it back in
so.
there. That was Utah. Let me put it back on here. All right. Those were the first two shows we did. Okay. I think that was it. None of the rest of them have stuff
Idaho's so
written.
pretty.
Yeah. Okay. Let me write this on here. This was the first show.
So make sure you check out each other's lives and you go check out Juju tonight as she's doing her 100-day challenge. Go check out Calvin Ball. Join in the fun.
I put
Catch me
2,
if you
3.
can.
I'm trying to do February over. I put 2, 3. Okay, so next week we're going to do Michigan.
Yay. Okay, I will make that happen.
Teresa is going to go live in a bit. Yay, I'm glad I didn't miss it today. I hadn't been able to, I've been having a lot of internet problems. So I've got a lot of lives to catch up on today. I saw that Monica had went live earlier. And I thought, Susan, did you go live earlier? I thought I saw something pop up from you when I was going in and out. And Cheryl had a sale today on bags of lace. So if y'all need some lace, run on over there and look at, I think, is Cheryl still here? Did you post that video? I haven't got to check yet, but I think maybe she posted that video. So go check that out because it was some really good deals. I love me some lace. I seem to love everything. I think that's a problem. I might need to talk to somebody about that. Okay, that's all I have for right now. Everybody have a great evening and a wonderful time.
Yeah, we've had a great time. Thank you so much. Yes, go check out Turtley Love It. JJ News tonight. It's great. She keeps track of all the fun events that are happening out there. And it's fun to see what people are up to. And yeah, you guys are amazing. We love having you here. We're going to go ahead and sign off, and we will chat with y'all later. Thank you, Bonnie, for all your help. Thank you, Juju.
Bye, chickadees.